wait.
Hello everyone, welcome to my Thursday show. I've already started my machine on to heat up the milk, and do you know what I'm going to do today? Ricotta cheese. Right, it is a vegetarian one. Do you know that ricotta cheese is made from mozzarella whey? And a mozzarella whey is, where they use rennet. So I'm a vegetarian and I don't like to have, milk. I don't take souls out of any animals, so I don't eat animals or a fish or chicken or eggs. Therefore, milk is fine because I'm not killing the cow to drink the milk, right? But yes, I know a lot of vegans feel that way, that they're not being treated well. Well, I'm born vegetarian, and having yogurt and cheese is part and parcel of my daily living to substantiate my protein. So I'm making the ricotta cheese today to show it to you that, we can make vegetarian version. And a couple of you, the last show when I had, you had asked whether the cream cheese could be used for baking. Well, I did some research, maybe mixing with the cream cheese and the ricotta cheese that I'm going to show you today. You can mix that together and make your cream cheese cakes, right? So go ahead and try. Okay, welcome for today's show, those who are coming in. Okay, and I know most of you will be watching me towards the evening or on the weekend. Thank you for your lovely support. I'm really happy to see that so many of you are viewing my show, especially on cheese making. And right now, because of our COVID and all the situations that is really affecting all our lives in terms of income, in terms of health. And if you look at the cheese contents when you buy out there, you will get an idea that there's so many things added if you read the small tiny things. Here we're making cheese with no addition. It is purely fresh milk. I use pasteurized milk. If you can get raw milk, go ahead and take it. So I'm using fresh Australian pasteurized milk that is full cream. And I have also added my own homemade double cream. I couldn't find in the store, so I decided to make my own double cream. So what the ingredients you need for your ricotta cheese is, you need this double cream. Okay, so you need double cream, fresh milk, some salt. Okay, so you need some salt too. That's all. And if you want to have extra herbs, I like to add pepper because I like the peppery flavor. I'm from Indian origin. I like a little bit spices in it. So yes, I would like to do that. Well, it is heated very well at 98 degrees. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my apple cider, but feel free to add lemon juice, or white vinegar, which has got no flavoring at all. But I like to add my apple cider vinegar, and I'm adding about 40 grams. Okay, so if I'm tearing it in my Thermomix, I'm just going to add that. Okay, it's 26 grams coming up, and I'm going to add a little bit more to it. Right, there it goes. We have that. And we're going to let it sit for a while, right? Let it sit for a while. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir it a little bit, about 12 seconds on reverse function. And I'm going to stir it about, say, 1.5 just to get the vinegar in it on reverse function, because I don't want the curdles to be breaking up. So that's what I'm doing right now. So it's just, and I'm going to let it sit as it is. I'm just going to let it sit for about 10 minutes or so that it curdles up. Once it curdles up, then we're going to again use our cheesecloth as I had shown you earlier. I have my simmering basket over here. Lay it in. You can use any deep bowls that you have or a sieve. Add it in your cheesecloth or your any muslin cloth, whatever you call this. So I have mine is a very thin cloth that will strain all the cheese out, and a deep bowl to collect the whey. So that's what I'm going to do. And wow, that looks very nice. Right, let me see whether it does. Okay, let me get a ladle. Hold on. Okay. Right, wow. So it is curdling very nicely over here. And the curdles, because it's fresh milk, it will have a much more larger curdles. Crumbs will be rather big, and it will be more soft because we have added double cream. Okay, so it will be more soft. So I'm going to let it just settle for a while, and we're going to strain it. What you have to look for is that it should be slightly on the greenish color tinge of it. So let me show you the old way that I have collected from my fridge. Okay, so this is how it looks. Now this is the color of the whey that we have. And this is really good for your health. There's lots of minerals and vitamins in it. Turn that into your soup. You can add it in your soup, or you can make your Indian curries, rasam, whatever you want, because it is on the sour side. Okay, so you can use in both ways. So yes, well, it looks as though that my milk has curdled already. If you look, wow, okay, so it's curdled. Right, so let me show it to you as I bring it nearer. Okay, so this is how it looks like as it's curdled. Okay, thank you for coming to my show. Thank you. So this is how it looks, the curdle. And what I'm going to do is I am going to, since I'm recording on two areas, I'm going to just bring it to the other camera to show it. Right, so there it goes. And I'm going to pour this in. If you can see the curdle right now, let me take that out to the side so you get to see well how it is. Okay, so there you go. Look at the way it has really separated. It has really separated, and this is because it's fresh milk. The curdles will be really much more larger than if you're usually using the UHT or ultra treated milk. So it's important that in ricotta cheese, use fresh full cream milk. Okay, fresh. And it's so nice to have a Thermomix because I don't have to worry about the base burning it. It is heating up at even temperature, and we don't have to worry about it. So then what we do is just lift up the muslin cloth as I'm doing it right now. Here we go. Just lift it up, and we are going to now, I've kept this sieve with the holes in it, but you can get any large sieve, whatever you have in your own home. And we are going to place this on the top to take out even more of the water. I'm not going to press it at all, unlike what we do in our cottage cheese. What we want it to be is soft curdles. Let the lumps be there, so it'd be nice to place it on our sandwiches. And ricotta cheese can be used for our ravioli. So I'm going to make some of it using it for my ravioli, and then I'm going to have my jalapeno poppers. So I'm going to stuff this ricotta cheese in my jalapeno so that I have a nice, a little bit spicy, but the cheese will take off the spice. So I de-vein the jalapenos, and then, okay, let me open that up and show it to you how it looks. Now, this is the best part of it. Like, you know, you feel so great that, you know, you got the homemade cheese of 1 liter of milk, and we get about 200 odd grams of cheese made, and it's so fast and easy, you know. And what more do we want? With no additives, no colorings, no all E contents, no stabilizers, okay, and no other chemicals added to it. And here we have. So this is how it looks, and I'm going to just let it settle openly so that I can use it easily. So we have that. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and you can leave it like that for an hour or two at room temperature for the water to, you know, for the whey to come out. So once it comes out, this is how it looks. I'm bringing it nearer to the camera for you to have a look at it, right? So this is what ricotta cheese is tasting like. So let me just take a spatula up and taste it just like that. Right, I did add salt and I did add pepper while the milk was boiling it. So the recipe will be written now on my recipe tails, and you can have a look at it. For that, I've already put about 2 liters of milk in here. This jar can take 2.2 liters, so I've just given a measurement of 2 liters. So you should be able to get about 400 odd grams of ricotta cheese. Okay, and use it very freely wherever you can. So let me show it to you where you can do it. And this is how my sandwich looks: a ricotta cheese added with sun sun-dried tomatoes and with a little bit of black olives and a drizzle of olive oil. So I put some herbs in it. And here is my jalapeno stuffed with ricotta cheese. So I'm going to braid it later and then deep fry it. So that is going to be my dinner, folks. And enjoy making it. Look at that. It's a homemade ricotta cheese, vegetarian, no rennet added in. Okay, so go ahead, give a try. Do it in your Thermomix if you have. If you don't have a Thermomix, please make sure you have a very clean, heavy base stainless steel pot to bring your milk to a boil. And then once it's boiled, switch it off, add in your vinegar or lime juice. And if you're using lime juice, please strain it. You don't want the lime rind in it, so that it'll be clear. All right, and this you can keep it for a week in your fridge, and you can use it as and how you want. You want to make it whatever way you want. Right, so if you're making a sweet dish, then do not add salt and do not add pepper. So it is plain, then you can add sugar or whatever you want to do with it. Right, so thank you very much for supporting me and watching this series on cheese making. I'll see you next Thursday again with another cheese recipe. Be safe and healthy and eat well. Bye for now.